Look at a Southern 207 Hobbies. Container Man, I see you pulled over for a bit. Trayman 46. How do you forget Wednesday nights? Amtrak and Southern Pacific Rail fan. Hello, how are you? CSX Baltimore Subdivision. Well, there's not a lot up yet tonight. Let's get this thing all set up, of course. Takes me seconds. Or hours, who knows. Craig G. Nicholas, how are you doing? Amtrak and Southern Pacific Rail fan, 99 cents. Was that real? That was kind of cool. Not sure how you do 99 cents though. I don't think Sparky is here yet. No, not quite yet. Getting there. Well, Amtrak and Southern Pacific, I don't know how you did it, but 99 cents. Cool. Let everybody know in the chat how you did 99 cents. Because I think that's cool. That really sticks out. Okay, so we got 15 in the chat. And I got to remember I'm a little bit delayed looking at certain things. There we go. Hey, I'm almost in the picture too. Reading the posts. I was trying to read the post. I was actually trying to get the laptop up and running. For some reason, it's really, really slow tonight. Something like me after the day I've had. Well, the day and the night, but we'll get to that later on maybe. Roy, is Sparky ever really there? Well, I like to think I am every once in a while. Amtrak and Southern Pacific, you really have no clue how you did 99 cents. Because sometimes it's cool. Everybody should do 99 cents. That's kind of sweet. It just looked cool. So, Container Man, what time are you doing your live stream tomorrow? Container Man, you're doing a live stream tomorrow? How come I'm always the last one to figure it out? Oh, so you're not doing one. Professor Grimm, how are you, buddy? And we got Eagle Valley Model Railroad. Hello to all, he says. And I think that's pretty much Trayman 46. I'm super. Why is the phone always ring as soon as you start doing that? Did that last week too.
Call from.
Yeah, we don't care. It must be the certain hour that the solicitors know that you're at home trying to eat or do something, and I'm trying to do a live stream. Maybe they don't. Maybe they're watching my channel. Haha. Nah, I doubt it. Okay, Trainman 46 says, I'm super excited for this weekend's first train show on Friday evening. Grab some nice stuff. Can't wait for the video on that stuff, Trainman 46. I always like seeing what people grab at train shows and how cheap it is. If they get it cheap anyway. If you know what you're looking for and you know what kind of prices are out there, you can get some things pretty cheap. But if you don't know, you end up buying some locomotives and stuff for well over the market value of them. So we got 19 sitting in here right about now. And like we do every week, Wednesday. If anybody has anything that they want to talk about as a subject tonight, problems with their layout or scenery, or they just need some suggestions, feel free to throw it up there in the chat, because I'm still reading it right now anyway. And when there's a super chat, just warning you guys now, take your headphones off. Because apparently that light gets kind of loud. I try to put it against my chest, or my belly. I'm not sure which one's kind of bigger, but they are subscribed. Eagle Valley Model Railroad. You must be having issues again. Are we saying I'm having issues because I look like I'm on there? And you guys got to remember, I talk to the chat that's going to be on the repost. So I'm like 20, 25 seconds behind everybody else's chat. So I can see the actual chat, but Scale SoCal Rail Productions. Hello. And good day to you, sir. I saw a heritage unit yesterday, third one this year. I haven't seen one yet, but living in Canada, I guess we don't really have too many heritage units flying by, so. Rail Rider Rabby. Very loud. Well, turn it down when you see the red light coming out. This thing doesn't have any kind of volume control on it whatsoever, so. There it is. The Super Chat loud light. The Budweiser red light. So, if you guys ever wanted to order one of those, you just go to budweiser.com. If I get it a little bit closer. Whoop, put it on screen. But yeah, you go to the Budweiser website, and they actually have limited edition gold plated ones. And they're kind of expensive. But this is pure metal. It's not advertising for Budweiser or anything. I'm just saying if you guys want a light, they're kind of pretty cool. And they're set up on Wi-Fi, so you set it up for your hockey team or any kind of sports team. I think they do football, the Olympics. Program it on your phone, and it goes off when your team scores a goal. How long you been on, Sparky? Probably about 5 minutes. Train man 46, you're going to take an hour to eat? I caught the Norfolk Southern Illinois Terminal Heritage Unit in Flagstaff, Arizona. Been to Flagstaff once. That was kind of cool. A lot of container trains going through there. Or intermodal, sorry. Gotta say it right. Just reposted my live video from seeing the UP844. Now that would be something cool to see. Hello, Ron. How are you? Everyone spam 99-cent super chats so we can all hear the alarm. See, the only super chats I thought you could do was like $2 was the lowest. I just learned something. So. Motor pool. Okay. So I haven't seen anything anybody wants to talk about yet. And Eric's not here, so we're not talking about food yet. I need to start a Patreon account also. Oh, so we're going to start that, are we? I cannot believe the flack I took and I am taking for starting a Patreon page. I'm not going to name any names, but I leave the comments up there. They're on the video. If you guys want to go and read them and take part in some of the conversations, please do so. There is some quite extensive ones on there. A couple people come on and say, I can't believe you're begging for money, Sparky, to do your layout. Just because you guys are here. Hi, Nancy. How are you? Thought you were in a meeting. But my whole thing about the Patreon page has nothing to do with my train layout whatsoever. It has to do with this live stream right here. This is it. So any funds that I get from the Patreon go to Wednesday night live streams. And if I start making millions of dollars on my Patreon, guys, I will gladly start sending it back out to all of you guys. But $1 million, come on, let's get real. What do I want the Patreon thing for? Well, this is what I wanted to talk about tonight, was cleaning locomotive wheel sets. So I went out and I bought this Tidy Track. So you hook your power up to it, right? And you run your locomotives on it. It's supposed to clean the wheels. Okay, this is great. Now, since we're talking about Patreon, and I'm not looking at the comments again right now, but I'll get to it in a bit. So if there's something somebody wants to really tell me, I'll look at the comments and then I'll tell you to post it again. But I ordered this stuff from Strikeforce Hobbies. Okay, this one right here, $29.98. Now, I don't know about all you guys watching and you lovely little lady out there, but I am not made out of money, but I want to bring some products to you guys to show you guys what they're all about. Okay, so $30 was for this one right here. Okay, Tidy Track Woodland Scenics. I am not affiliated with these companies whatsoever, so I'm not advertising for them, but I just want to tell you guys what to get, or how it works, or how good it is. Okay, Tidy Track. The other one I got, and this one I kind of wanted because I have a big boy. Okay, but it's the Pros. HO Rolling Road. A few people have this. Okay, right? Here's the picture of it, and I'll take it all out. This one I have opened already and looked at it. There's one part that's actually broke on it. But if this was $30, and then on top of that, of course, you got shipping, that was $22, and the total bill was $204.98. So I don't know if you guys can do the math or not, but this one, $30. This one right here, $153. Okay, that's what I want Patreon for, not for my own personal layout. Am I going to keep both these? No, I'm probably not going to. And if I don't like this one at all, I'll probably give it away. Or if I do really like that one, I'll probably give this one away to somebody. Okay? I'm not going to keep everything. I'm not going to go out and buy locomotives, Conrail, rolling stock, scenery. That's not what the Patreon page is for at all. It is for my Wednesday night live shows, so I can bring you guys products to look at, what you guys want to talk about, or see, or examples of. But anyway, that's enough of the Patreon thing, because some of the comments on that, and like I said, I left them all up except one. Go read them. They did kind of irk me a little bit. I guess right off the bat, you get people saying, "What are you doing begging for money for your hobby?" Like, I'm not, okay? And the other thing is, you guys started this. Patreon's out there. If you guys don't like what people are doing with Patreon, you don't have to comment. And I'm not saying you guys that are watching, but people in general. If you don't like the fact that someone's using Patreon, you don't have to sit there and rip them a new arsehole just because they're using it. If you don't like it, don't subscribe. Don't pledge. Don't donate. Don't whatever. But you don't have to do that. Why make someone feel that big because he's trying to do something? To me, I think this is awesome. The community getting together, chatting about something. And maybe someday working out problems for somebody. Or showing you guys products and which one's going to work better. Like if this one's $153 but works like a piece of crap, I'm going to tell you guys not to get it. If this one's $30 and it works awesome, then which one are you going to buy, right? And I want to show you guys that kind of stuff. Anyway, enough about Patreon for me. If you guys want, we'll talk about it later. So I'm back to reading the chat if anybody has anything they want to say or add. And then we'll get into this wheel cleaning stuff and take a good look at it anyway. So, Nicholas, yes, we do have an expensive hobby, but like I said, it's not for my hobby. It's for this Wednesday night show. Hey, Dave, good to see you today. Hi, Tom. How are you doing? Don't know how much of that little rant you just saw. And I'm being good, too. I have some choice words for a couple of people. Like one person actually did a personal attack on me. And it was, "Oh, your grammar sucks, your spelling sucks, you can't do a sentence, your videos suck. Nobody should give you money for anything because nothing will ever get any better." I deleted that comment after I sent something back to him that I shouldn't have. But then I deleted it. Like, like I said, why attack somebody for stuff? Like, wow. Okay, really, I'm back watching comments again. Tell them, put this in your pipe and smoke it. Exactly. I'd like to, but being a public figure, I guess you can't do that kind of stuff. No, I'm just kidding. I have been known to speak my mind. I've done it a couple times. So, Amtrak and Southern Pacific, did you just do that again? I gotta take a look. Oh, it just says you did it again. I don't know why it said you did it twice. But, okay. Sparky, don't pay attention to people who are hateful or negative. You do what you need to do. Definitely better than wasting our hobby money. Well, yeah, it's true. Eagle Valley Model Railroad. Sparky, what's your thoughts on the incline-decline risers? I'm looking at installing about a 13-foot run. I'm going with a 3% grade and only going up 1.5 inches. Well, my personal opinion on the inclines and declines, I think I have one sitting over there in the closet. I love them. They make laying the track and the incline and declines as easy as possible. I do have a video out there on how I put them on my layout. So if you use foam, I actually use wooden skewers to put them down and hold it, and you can stretch it. But I have found that the 2% grade is probably your best one to do, just for any kind of trains that you're running. You can go from single locomotive to running 3-4 locomotives, and everything will make a 2% grade. Well, I'm not going to say everything. I guess if you got 50 cars flying behind it. But easiest things ever to use, just make sure when you are using them, before you put your track and stuff down, you do something to the top of them to cover all the holes. So, no spam today. Oh, g'day Eric, how are you? What about Athern's new Go Transit cars? I have not looked at them yet because I am not into the Go Transit. But a lot of people are saying that the color is not matched up properly. That's chicken twice for Eric. Yeah, but it's deep fryer night, so it's deep fried chicken. Okay, Rail Rider Rabby, I have very little breaks on my tongue. Oh, yeah, okay, I get it, yeah. I've learned to just kind of bite my tongue a bit, so. MRR Digest. Hello, Sparky and everyone. Well, g'day. Vinny, how are you doing? Did I wake you up? I don't know why we always think Vinny's sleeping, but. Oh no, it was a glitch? Well, that's no fun. 99 cents was cool. 2% or less is what real railroads usually go for, yes, unless it's. I always get the sniffles. My goodness. Unless you get those, like mining railroads and stuff. They did some pretty steep stuff. But. And then the other thing with those inclines and stuff is you can stack them on top of each other too. Plus they do a 3-inch riser piece. So you go up your first 3 inches, then you can put a 3-inch riser piece across. But if you're like me, you'll just build a piece of wood and stick your next piece on top of that. Yes, deep fried chicken sandwiches. That just sounds good. Jack in the house. Hello, how are you? G'day, Jack. You know, I'm starting to settle down. I'm doing a little bit better. It's pretty worked up. You know, here's a kicker for you. This is a little bit about personal life, I guess. But because of the Patreon backlash that I've been getting, and then I go to work and I'm in a bad mood, right? And I work with 5 other guys plus a boss. So I walk into the trailer, and one guy was supposed to be in training today, but he showed up at work instead. So I'm thinking right off the bat something's not right. So I walk in the trailer, and like I said, I'm upset because I'm getting a lot of flack, and I wanted to share it with my work family. So I walk in, and they're talking about this guy that is, well, to make a long story short, the guy died in his house, and it was Eric's neighbor. So the wife comes running over at 11 o'clock at night, pounding on his door, screaming. So he goes over, and because of our training, we're just like paramedics, pretty much. So he starts doing CPR and the thrusts and all that stuff. And he said he must have broke a couple of ribs too because he heard them crack. But the guy was already cold, so he's been dead for a couple hours, I guess. But that was his evening. He ended up doing that, and he said he was doing CPR for about 5 minutes, and paramedics showed up then, and they put the AED on him, and I guess they got a really cool one now. It goes on the front and on the back, and it actually does the chest compressions for you. But unfortunately, the guy did pass, and there was no bringing him back. So he was up, and then kind of an adrenaline kick, I guess is what you'd call it. But he didn't get much sleep. So anyway, my bad mood wasn't that bad after that. I was like, holy crap. I'm trained for all that kind of stuff. And I've been at one accident scene, and I'll tell you right off the bat, the first thing that I kept thinking going up to this scene was, I really hope I remember what I'm supposed to do. That's what goes through your head. But it comes back to you just like that. But anyway, enough out of that. Ethanville Bro. G'day, g'day. Railfan 555. I'm going to Cypher, Utah in July. Huh, cool. Eric, who are you talking about the store across your house and buy ice cream sandwiches that will make you happy? Because if you're talking about me, I actually have a variety store right across the street. I'm sorry for that kind of blah story this morning, but I don't know why I wanted to share that. Okay. Ralph Greenwood, good day, sir. How are you doing? Jack, did you bring your whole crew over instead of doing a live show? You're coming over here? Yep, things can be a lot worse than a few negative comments. Yes, you are right, sir. And I've had the good side of this too. I've had a couple people support me also, and I do believe I have 2 supporters now on there. I haven't looked since about 5 o'clock this afternoon. I guess that's only a couple hours ago. See, when you first started out, you're kind of excited, always looking at it. It's like 0, 0, 0, 0. It's like, oh, nobody likes me. But finally got a couple, so that made me a little happier. And then, like I said, the one guy attacked me for my grammar and my spelling, and wife loves to read books, so I brought her up here and I said, read that one. So she fixed it. Basically it was commas in the wrong spot, and I did put capital letters, and there was a couple spelling mistakes in it, she said. So I'm just one of those people. I figure if it's on a computer, why are you putting capitals? Like, I don't know, it's just something stupid. Doing fine, Sparky. That's good, sir. Where'd that comment? No cussing on the family-friendly stream. I didn't cuss. Did I cuss? I want to cuss some days. Someone had a worse day than you. Yes, he did. So it didn't brighten my day in anything, but it just goes to show how sometimes you have a problem, but after you really look at it in perspective, it's really not that big of a deal. Oh, go via or CN, Ontario. I'm kind of sick and just recovering. Well, I'm kind of glad it's a live stream then, and we're not all together. You can keep your sickness and illness over there. And Southern 207 Hobbies, Sparky, I support your choice. Thank you very much, sir. So it took me a long time to get onto the Patreon thing because I kind of I do support a couple other channels that do it, and it's for their videos. They make videos. Tom's and Ron, they make pretty good videos, and it's to help out the community. So I don't mind giving Patreon money to those people, right? And another scale modeler, I give him some because he's got to buy all his art products and stuff. I don't mind that. Anybody that's got the Patreon thing out there that's just, I want to build my layout, well, if they're honest about it and that's what they want to use Patreon for, then so be it. Who cares why they're using it? Wow. Like I said, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. If you do want to do it, do it. So if you do want to do it, go over to my Patreon page. And anyway, I'm not going to advertise that. I was going to try, but so been filtering money to help Chuck lately. Yes, me too, sir. He's another prime example of a gentleman I like his content, what he puts out for videos and stuff too. So you do great work with Chuck, Mark. I like how the static grass really turned out on that layout, actually. It really made the grass actually pop and around the trees and rocks and stuff. I thought that would look really great. I'm up when you all are sleeping. Yes, we know. Been told that a few times about you, Vinny. You have very weird hours. Ralph Greenwood. Oh, there it is. Okay, guys, headphones, ready? Okay, guys, Ralph Greenwood. Go check his channel out. Thank you, Ralph. That's awesome. And again, all the super chats that I get from this also go into the Wednesday night live streams. Helps me buy like the products that I bought earlier and showed you guys. And like I said, I haven't taken them out of the box yet either. So 10, 9, 8, 7, right down to 1. We're done. It's okay. AZ Train Granny, driving home and chasing a train. No juice left on the phone. Wasn't it last time you were chasing a train? So, anyway, that's a different story altogether. We'll leave that one alone. Every little thing I do on my laptop, I video for everyone to enjoy. So yes, my Patreon is used on my layout for everyone to enjoy. And that's just the thing. If that's what you're advertising your Patreon for, and people are giving you Patreon support for it, so be it. You're another guy that I give money for, and that's because you start doing some weathering and other things that I can learn from your channel. So, Railfan555, rest in peace, headphone users. Now, I gave them a warning that time, so we're okay, I think. So, Tom, are you using headphones too? You guys see the super chats before I do. Like I said, I'm 25 seconds behind. So, Woodland Scenics Tidy Track. Just to pull it out of the box and see what you get. Now, I won't bore you guys with reading instructions, but basically it says hook up the power, put your locomotive on, and it's good for DC and DCC. So with the Woodland Scenics Tidy Track, which is kind of nice. I like this in a way. They give you a couple alligator clips and a plug. And plug goes right in there. Alligator clips attached to your track, apparently. And then on top of that, they give you some strips. And there's two different strips here. So if I can get those up a little bit closer, they have a very coarse, as we see if I can get that on the screen. This is a very coarse strip, the black one. It's almost like a Velcro, like the rough side of Velcro. Well, imagine that. If you stick it like that, it sticks like Velcro. And the other one they give you is a nice softer, and I don't know why they use white, I guess just so you see all the dirt, and sticky backs on the back of it. So you can just stick it down. It already has a piece of white on there, but yeah, on the white part is where you stick those two pieces. You put your locomotive on the top, and then you just give it a little bit of a press down, and I don't know if we can get that on there, maybe a bit. But there's two brass rails that run right beside this black part, so when you push down on that a little bit, the wheels make contact, and then apparently they clean your train. Tidy track works good. That's from Tom's Trains and Things, so he must have one. And like I said, it's only 30 bucks, so if it works good, does the job, then I would probably suggest. Everything else is so expensive in the hobby, so 30 bucks to me is pretty cheap, I think, for something that does such a wonderful job if it cleans your wheels. Go VSCN. The last 2 weeks from me have been quite bad. Last weekend I had some headaches and I was throwing up. This weekend I had some headaches and was coughing. And today I'm a lot better. Well, that's good. And hopefully in a couple more days you'll be 110%. That must be meaning you're missing some school. And BNSF 6951 says he loves somebody. 40 watchers, way cool. I see 39. But yes, way cool if we got to 40. I like it. Oh, Zane's Trains and Things. G'day, sir. Hey, look, you got a little tool there beside your name. That's kind of cool. Redburn Tony. Hi, Zane. 555 True. Yes, you. So I'm going to see. I just happen to have a couple wires off to the side over here. Most people wear glasses trying to do this. Not me. And a locomotive might be nice. Huh. Just happen to have one sitting around. So that's that. That's that. Let's see if we got no crashing here. Okay, so I'm going to be ignoring the chat again for a little while because this is the first time, like you guys saw me, I pulled this thing out of the box. And everybody knows how good I am with electronic stuff, so far we're doing all right. We got power. Anybody see where I put my glasses, though? Oh, there they are. So, 7, 5, 6, 2. Hopefully this one's programmed. Hopefully my alligator clips don't touch each other. Oh. Okay. We have lights. So we've got power on there. That's cool. Now, the instructions do say when you first turn it on slowly because it's got these little bumpers here at the end. Whoops, can't see them. Little bumpers at the end, and it's got a hole for the coupler to go through. So, yeah, if we're doing this, we'll go full effects. See if that still works. Yeah, you don't even have to push down on it. It just goes. And it does say don't run it up to full speed, so. Sweet. That's just if you guys have smoke units and stuff, sometimes it gets plugged up here at the top, little bubble. And I think mine is, because it's trying to smoke, but it's not quite getting out there. Normally if you have a straw, you can blow down in it. Works a lot better. So I'm kind of impressed about that. Like there's no actual noise or rubbing or anything else on it. Just it running. All right, so we go to the back. Good direction. That is cool. Oh, nice and smoke coming out now. Now, I believe it says you're supposed to run them for a couple minutes. Oh, 10 to 15 seconds each direction. Okay, so that's that. And this one is pretty new anyway, but unplug that for right now. I don't know how well it'll show up on camera. You can see a couple dirty spots there where the wheel sets were. So it was doing something there. Then you can see better. So that would have been the back wheels. So yeah. So you got that. Plus it says if it's really dirty, like it says, you put on these scrubbing pads. And they're interchangeable. And up and down and all that stuff. So you stick those back on there and voila, Bob's your uncle. Hi to anybody that's called Bob, by the way. Joe is always jealous of Eric. Okay. How come? Joe G, g'day, sir. What's not to be jealous of? Time to see the pads. I wasn't really going to get into the pads because, like I said, it's not a really dirty locomotive or anything. My layout hasn't been up and running for over a year now, so this stuff really hasn't had a chance to get dirty or run. So I was just trying to show the ease of it. And Container Man, if you're driving again, don't be reading the chat. And you shouldn't even be chatting. Just listen in. Maybe you'll learn something. Clean the Conrail locos and run them in a video. Actually, this is the one I got from Derek Glass, so I don't know how used it was before he sent it over. I don't even know if this one's programmed though. So we'll try it, but 6, 7, 8, 3. No lights on it yet. Select loco number 3. Nope. So I don't know. This one was running. That's something I'll have to look at when I got some time. I wonder what Thomas does. I wonder how anybody does. Well, I'm glad it worked on the first locomotive. Holy jumping. Well, how does that go figure? Well, curiosity's really getting to me. And that one starts right up. Yeah. There we go again with electronic stuff. So, I don't get it. Oh, brakes work. That's cool. That one I thought for sure I had programmed. Zero 03. Surely I wouldn't have programmed it 01. That'd be kind of silly. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I have to play with those stuff. I don't know if my other ones up there are DC or not. That Conrail local blew it up. Yeah, don't say that. Redbird Tony. This one, I'm not sure if it's DC or DCC. Could just be DC, I think. Yep, electronics and me get along really well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's just DC. So, anyway, we know it works. We just don't know if I work any good. Sparky's ghost is back. Yeah, no kidding. So, that is the tidy track one. So, we're going to unplug this right now. Gets rid of the track power. So, this one, it looks like it would work out pretty good, actually. Pretty simple to use when you know your locomotive programming numbers, to say the least. And pack that. Oh, put that stuff down there first. Put that over there. Put this over behind me. And okay, so that other one was 30 bucks. Here, kitty kitty. This one is the expensive jobby. And wow, cool stuff. So there's the picture of it to start out with. Tom, it will fit back in the packaging. Pretty easy, actually. I'm just, for time's sake, I'm just trying to be a hurry up a little bit, that's all. So, get rid of the super light. So this one I'm not sure. Okay, we have two connectors on the end of it. So obviously track power goes in there. Imagine that, I just happen to have a screwdriver sitting right here. And a couple wires that are ready to go. Now, whenever you guys are hooking these kind of connectors up, always make sure that they're open all the way first. That way you get a better connection. They will work the other way, but not all the time. So you make sure they're open and then make sure you get it underneath there like so. Tighten it, but don't over tighten it. And try to use the proper size screwdriver too, or you'll strip the heads right off there. I think he's trying to tell me my wire's too big. There we go. And of course, make sure you don't have any frayed wires going from one side to the other. Just immediately cause you grief. So this comes with a big pad. Well, I guess it's 2 little pads. Might be 1 big pad. Yep, there's 1 big pad. Sticky back on the back side of it. I think I'm ripping all the sticky right off it. Another small pad, and these pads go onto these, like so. So those are your wheel supports and cleaning parts. The other parts that they give you are the little rollers, and they're metal contacts on the bottom. All metal design on the inside. So your power goes through the 2 metal bars on the bottom, and then into these. And we know this guy works. The big question is, can I work? Now, you're supposed to get 6 of these with this, but the one I got was broke, so I have to crazy glue it together. A little cumbersome to try to get that all set up, I'll tell you, all lined up. Bit of a pain in the earth. There, that one fell right in. So I got the front 2 on, and the back 3 on. We got wires in the connection points. We got a controller. And the power is on. Joe Deed does not like fire. Nobody likes his whiskey. Okay. Now this one just goes right in place. So this would be a good way to just test your locomotives and stuff. If you're just putting decoders and stuff in them, you can just put them up on the rollers and away it goes. So again, there's no other noise that you can, this is still running. You feel the vibration of the locomotive itself. It's a little bit heavier than the Woodland Scenics one. You see the lights are still on. I don't know if the microphone will pick up the hum. But it's got little pads on the bottom of it, so it won't slip around too much on your desk. Yeah, oh no, this isn't too bad either. So what you're supposed to do with this one, like I said, you put the cleaning pads on these, and then this goes under the wheels, and they're insulated from the track, plus they're all plastic. So if I take that off, it fits right in like so. Yeah, okay, so without this pad on this piece, I wonder if you're actually supposed to go like that then. Cut a small chunk off. Because it fits that way. Which might make sense. But I'm not going to cut these all up right now. But these pieces are actually, without this, they don't touch the wheel sets. So we're not going to get to see how good of a job this one actually does in cleaning. But maybe later on I'll get this all set up and get the pads all set up and everything else. Now, I'm not quite sure what this piece is. Mind you, these pads are long and they fit that size. Anybody out there got one of these things? Don't drop it. No dropping. No pulling a sparky with this thing. Now, there's one thing about this, like right off the bat, you want to move your locomotive around. It's kind of stuck in one spot, so. But you're only testing it anyway, I suppose. Like I said, this would be good if you just put decoders and stuff in it, because it's got the wheels instead for your pickups. And then you can also order more wheel sets and cleaning sets. And then, because I have the big boy, that's one of the reasons why I like getting this one, or I wanted to get this one. But yeah, then they only give you 6 sets, so if you want more, you have to order more, of course. And that took a couple weeks to come in, so. There's a sound button. There it is. Huh. So it's not jumping around or anything. And I guess one of the other things I could try is take that out of there, take those 2 out of there, move those 3 up to here. Okay, so those are on there. You guys can't see the other end, so I'll bring it over. But I put it on that big flat bar on the front. Oh, okay, that's different. You guys can't see that, but that big bar that's in there, I moved it forward and actually pushed the bar back. So, I'm gonna try not to drop this, but never mind, I dropped it. Knew that was gonna happen. I need 3 hands, but I'm pretty sure this is gonna be for these ones in, or those ones. I didn't see anything in the instructions about, or destructions, about what to use those for. Like if you had to cut them or anything else. But you can kind of see in the picture, they got them cut just to fit the size of it, so. But it doesn't show this piece. Oh, okay. So this would be like if you got tenders, and like the big boys got so many wheels. The Challenger, I think, does too. So many wheels on their tenders, so you use that piece on that, and then it runs it back and forth over top of it. So yeah, that's kind of good. Cool design. Okay, so something to look at then. You got this thing here, and it's good. Your locomotive sits in one spot. So if you just put decoders or you're doing lighting installs or something, it'd be pretty good. But for the price, what did I say that was? So for $153, and like I said, now you got to go out and buy more rollers and stuff. I would kind of go towards the Woodland Scenic side for $30. Does the job pretty good, I think. And this one has a lot more setup for it. So I'm going to unplug that now just so we don't short it out. Pictures are nice, no reading. Yes, I agree. I get the wife to do all the reading for me. Proofreading, apparently. That's why you and your locals don't get along. Yeah, because I keep tripping. I didn't think it was top heavy. Come on. So final thoughts on this thing. I don't do decoder installs as of yet because, well, we see how good I am with electronics as it is. So, but I really try to install a decoder. Oh my. But if you're into the decoder stuff, like Drunk Bee Modeler, this kind of thing would be really good for him. Or Toy Man, this would be good for him. He does a lot of installs and lighting upgrades and stuff. So this kind of a product would be right up their alley. A good investment for them because you can use it forever too, right? All different kinds of wheel sets. So if you got 2-wheeled trucks, 4, 3, does all kinds of stuff. You just got to have the right parts for it. So pros for this thing is you can set it up any way you want. And it's, I don't know, what's that? Almost 2 feet long. And then the Woodland Scenics one is 30 inches long. So if we go like this, get this little guy out of the way, big guy. So there's that one, 30 inches. And most of your locomotives, unless you're into the steam locomotives and stuff, they're going to fit on the Tidy Track one. Personal recommendation, go with the Tidy Track. Simple, neat, lightweight, all around easy to use. And I'm sure you can get, Woodland Scenics is good for replacement parts and stuff too. So pros, like I said, the good part about that thing would be is if you're doing the installs and stuff. For cleaning your wheels, unless it's the big boy, the Challenger, other steam locomotives that you're getting into, or if you got the, what is it, the something 50, the really ugly UP unit one, that'd be good for this too. I guess there's a couple other longer locomotives out there, but yeah, unless you're really into the really long stuff, go for the Tidy Track. Woodland Scenics, $30. There you go. My personal opinion. Anybody out there else have an opinion about this stuff? I saw Tom earlier said that the Tidy Track one worked pretty good. Just another scale modeler. Is this thing on? Good day, sir. I just looked up at the chat. So, Ralph Greenwood, super chat. Did I miss one? Oh, wrong mouse. Ethanville Bro, $10. Okay, guys, see? Hey. Ethanville Bro. Now I can't see. Haha. Ready? Now go check out his channel, guys, because I love watching his channel. He gets his kids involved, making the scenery and stuff. What the hobby is really all about, getting the kids in there. That's awesome. Ethanville Bro, thank you very much, sir. See, I looked up just at the right time. Budweiser by Ralph Greenwood. How much does that Tidy Track retail at? Oh, that one's not up on the other chat yet, but no. Tidy Track was $30. $29.95. When I talk prices, guys got to remember I live in Canada, so I'm probably at least 25% more than you guys are in the States anyway. Not too good with the exchange rates of other countries and stuff. So, Barnabas Junction, how are you doing, sir? How much does the Tidy Track? Oh, that's the one I read off the other thing. But yeah, this is $30 right there. So, like I said, I got mine from Strike Force Hobbies here in Canada. I'm pretty sure. Well, that's anybody who carries Woodland Scenics products, I guess. So, I got the Tidy Track in 2013. I never found it worked that well. Well, as long as I know how to program my locomotives, it should work pretty good. Throwing that one on there pretty good. Yeah, worked pretty good. Now, the box does say that you might have to push down on it a little bit. Now, this is pretty heavy locomotive. So maybe that's just something I was doing wrong with the other ones. I wasn't pushing hard enough. So, yeah, $29.98, $153. So, you guys decide. Expensive hobby indeed. Sometimes we can buy the cheaper stuff and it works just as good, if not better, I would say. Yeah, get those out of there right now. So I won't have a short circuit. Except in my next thing. There's the title on that one. Size of that one. Oop, go the right way. And yeah, there we go. Wonder why it does that all the time. It kicks out on the chat. So what does a metal trough do, Sparky? You talking this trough? And I'm hoping my chat comes back soon enough. But basically what it said about that is, there it goes. There it goes again. Bye-bye. Jeepers. That ghost really has a good time over here, doesn't it? But they say it's for tenders and stuff because the wheel sets on tenders are so close together. So all right, that might bring it back up. One screen shows that it's up. Nice Amtrak impression. Look down. Hey now, be nice. Back up, but I don't know if the chat's... Looks like it's a little bit farther behind now because I've got nice Amtrak impression. Yes, Professor Grimm. Pictures are nice, no reading. So yeah, this thing's way behind now. OBS for what? I'm late. Hi. Oh, hi, Peter. I don't know when you came in, but hi, Peter. And local down. Now, if I go to the real chat, I'll do that for a second. Oh, it was right there. Okay. Oh, instead of XSplit? I don't know. I got used to using XSplit, but the XSplit version I've got is the free version. I'm not sure if I want to buy it. So, if anybody else out there actually bought the XSplit broadcaster, let me know if it's any different than the free version. How's that ESU controller working out there, Peter? Still got it working good? So, that's that stuff. Put that over off the table so I'm not going to knock it down again. I thought I was Bigfoot. Okay. The chat's scrambled. Yes, it's trying to catch itself up, I think. Nice t-shirt, Sparky. Thank you, Barnabas. Looks something like yours. Hopefully I get a few more Patreon supporters too, because I ordered 200 stickers, and I ordered 50 coffee mugs, and I ordered 20 mouse pads. And the mouse pads I ordered just because I wanted a mouse pad. I don't even use a mouse pad, but whatever. Zane's Trains and Things mono railroading is not expensive. What you should say is hobbies are expensive. Went to Home Depot expecting to pay 20 bucks for my traffic signal. Ended up spending close to 100. Well, Zane, I'm going to tell you right now, you do that in every store you walk into. Whether it's a grocery store, Canadian Tire, hardware store, it don't matter. Walmart, you go in with one thing in mind, thinking you're going to spend so much, you always walk out with tons. Crashed both my Windows 7s. The Windows 7's like really old now. I don't even know what version mine is. Sheesh. Yeah, it works just fine at my place. Yes, I figured it would. Bring it over here. So, I think Peter's telling me, Peter just got himself a new job, I think. Am I supposed to say that? But now if I'm going to do a live show with the ESU controller, it's got to be on the weekends. Ugh. Had to crank up the power pack as track lost power with 3 locomotives running. See, I wouldn't think the voltage would have anything to do with that. That would just be the amps, but you never know. Sounds like my family's home. So everybody, you got to check out Amtrak and Southern Pacific Rail Fan. If he's still here, he can throw up a comment. You got Ralph Greenwood, and he does some pretty good weathering stuff. He does a crane, N-scale crane weathering. Now, that's got some talent right there. And Ethan Vilbro, and he's doing a lot of scenery work on his layout, rocks. It's actually got a mountainside that he can actually walk right underneath, which I thought was kind of cool. So, a few things to check out. A test cleaning track, Peter. Oh, yes. I'm glad somebody else answered him. Gotta run or walk fast. See ya. Tom's Trains and Things. Thanks for stopping by, sir. You have a pleasant evening. Yes, I would say that too, Professor Grimm. Walk, don't run. Sparky, PM me your address details. Barnabas Junction. Okay. I can actually, yeah, I can do that. Am I reading the right chat anyway? Oh, now I'm a little behind again. There's Barnabas's Junction. Sparky, PM me, please, your address. Just came up on my other chat. So gentlemen, that's what I had to show off tonight. And I'm not sure how long this stream's been going for yet. Oh, we've been going for an hour. Southern 207 Hobbies, check out my channel. So if anybody out there is not subscribed to them, head on over. Now, gentlemen, ladies, would be a good time if you want to tell people to check out your channel. Now would be a good time to do it. Any closing comments anybody else out there wants to say about Tidy Track or the Pros Rail Cleaner? Just getting into the hobby, Tidy Track. Been into the hobby for a long time and really getting into decoder installs, lighting upgrades, or just all around messing around with stuff. Once you've been in the hobby for a while and you're really getting into doing that kind of stuff, then investing that kind of money into a rolling track, it's not a bad idea, I guess. So, Sparky, you should open a P.O. box. Why? I don't mind my address being out there too much. Actually, I do actually have a video up. It's a yellow post-it note that's got my address on it. I think it's called People Keep Asking for This. But I can do it again. Hi, Peter. Bye, Peter. Good night, people. Hot Rod Rodney. I could use a few more subs. So, Professor Grimm, check him out, guys. He's mostly into the train stuff. Had a problem with his car at one point. Did videos on that. Wasn't really into watching that stuff. Don't like cars. Like trains. But no, just kidding. Please check out my channel. It says Barnabas Junction. He's over in the UK, so maybe a lot of us are not subscribed to that gentleman. He does some live streams too. Had a really awesome contest a little while ago. Buy all, my phone is about to die. Oh, and check out my channel. Thanks for stopping in, Zane. And hopefully you get a video update up there on those lights and stuff. Maybe I can check you out and see what you're doing. There are my down and dirty vids on my channel, plus playlists on all the down and dirty weathering contests. Look at that, I can talk. That's from Ralph Greenwood. Tidy Cat Cleaner. Yes. Scrumptious Model Trains, check out his channel. You can see him fail at fixing a Wabash. Sea liners. Sparky loves. Oh, I missed it. Sorry, Barnabas. That went too fast. And looks like the chat's doubling back on itself again right now anyway, so. Matt Slade, how are you doing, sir? Check my channel as well. Now, Matt, you've got a couple channels, do you not? Eagle Valley Model Railroad. Night all. Good show as always. Thank you, sir. If you guys are all here watching this, so you guys know my Patreon page is up and out there, and it is for my Wednesday night live stream shows, so I can continue buying stuff like this and show it to you guys. Have examples of such things and products. Use them, try them out. Hopefully the guests or the ghosts don't show up and haunt me. Anybody welcome, drop by Ron Bright's channel. Sold that truck, bought another one. That was from Professor Grimm. Matt Slide, Nicholas, thank you Southern. Thank you Southern 207. Mav MRR Digest. Model Railroad Digest. Duh. It actually took me that long to clue into Mav Model Railroad Digest. And it's probably Marvin, right? Maverick? I don't know. Okay, got to go. Dinner time here. So that was Nicholas. I should probably go too. I like to keep them just about an hour unless somebody throws something out there that they want to chat about real quick. Like Sparky's channel and ring his bell. Well, ring my channel's bell. My bell it gets rung it when I play hockey. So so I'd like to say thanks to everybody for tuning in tonight. I think we were up to 40 people at one point. Down to sitting right around 34 right now. But I think that was a pretty good show. Kind of informative anyway. Dirt and guck and stuff is a big problem on everybody's layouts. So, Harry Deals, see you on the next chat. Next Wednesday, sir. And, yeah. Next Wednesday, though, you guys are going to have to bring something to talk about because I can't think of anything yet. Will you be doing competitions to win items you review? If I buy products like tonight, I've got 2 of these products. But if I can get good deals and stuff too, I could end up buying like 5 of these and then sure. I did mention that at the beginning of this live stream is with the Patreon pledging thingy for my channel. It's all going to go back into the live stream. So if I'm going to buy products for us to talk about, a lot of times if I'm going to buy 2 different kinds, say, to compare them, I will start giving them back out to people. And competitions or not competitions so much, but little contests, say, like I said, we have 40 people in here tonight, so maybe about halfway through the stream it'd be like, okay guys, let me know if you really want this or not, and then I'll have somebody pick a number or something. I don't know, I'll think about it. But yes, to answer your question short, yes, if I got things and we're going to review them and stuff, certainly I will start giving things away. I don't need a big pile of stuff just sitting around that I'm not going to be using. So, okay. Well, I think that's about it. Wrap it all up on my side. We had the 3 super chats tonight. So we had Ethan Vilbro. So again, check him out. Ralph Greenwood and Amtrak and Southern Pacific Rail hand. With somehow he found a way to do 99 cents, which is different. But cool. I like it. So thanks to you 3 guys, and thanks to everybody else for showing up, taking part, and having a little chat. Now I get to shut this off, clean everything all up, and then I get to go back and actually watch an hour's worth of my own show because most of the chat I just miss it all. So too busy looking at this stuff instead of that stuff. But you guys are used to that by now. You guys entertain yourselves quite a bit too, I guess. I hope. Eastville Bro, I'm almost at 100 subs. What would be a great giveaway? Anything that comes to me. I don't know, throw up a video on your channel and ask. But I'm starting, one thing I did find with giveaways and stuff like that is you got N scalers, you got HO, then there's other scales out there, and then there are people out watching your channel that don't have a model railroad. So you've got to think of like 5 different groups. So I think that's why a lot of people are giving away gift cards to certain stores. Now, keeping that in mind, you have to make sure that that store is going to be around the people that win it. So if you did like a store in the States for 50 bucks and I won it, but I don't have that store in Canada, well, then it'd be kind of a silly thing to win. Lots of things to think about. Trust me, when you mess up a contest, people let you know that too. I remember that. I think my first one was just for HO stuff, and I had a lot of N scalers going, but what about us? I watch your stuff. Excuse me. The Southern 207 Hobbies is at 42 subs. So we had a couple of people here tonight. Should have been able to get them up. Container Man, yes, Joe G. And notice, Joe G, I didn't advertise for you at all this time. Just saying. So, all right, gentlemen. So what is the Pros RRH001? It's supposed to be a wheel cleaner and just something that you can run your locomotives on. So it's got pieces you put on there that conduct electricity to the wheel sets, set them up in any configuration. So if you got 2 and 2 for, say, a Jeep, or you got 3 and 3 for the ES44s, supposed to have one more, but one broke. So, and then these things, you put these little pads on, like so, and these go under your other wheels, so it cleans them. And like I said, the other thing it would be for is if you're doing decoder installs, testing, or you just want to have a train sitting on your desk at work. Now, wouldn't that really tick people off? You work in an office building, buy one of those things, stick it on your desk, and just have your train running the whole day. Every once in a while, hit the horn and the bell. Wow. I'm not saying actually do that, but I'm just saying. You know? Just saying. Somebody else says that all the time. So, Hot Rod Rodney, you're back just as I am saying see ya. Drop anything else? No, sir. I don't think I did. I donate a train set for a giveaway. I'd donate a train set for a giveaway. Train sets are expensive. Like, you're looking at the Athearn train sets up here in Canada, you're looking at 230 bucks. That'd be an awesome giveaway, mind you. I do actually give away train sets to kids that return in about 5 or 6. I think it's a good way to get them into the hobby. And the easy track's awesome for them. They just done. Make any track. Still have to clean it up. Those wheels are rolling road wheel sets. Yes, they are, Barnabas. And later on, if you want to go back and watch the video, I do have the actual train running on both of these. And very quiet. I was surprised, actually. BNSF 6951. Check out Scratch Builds. You're already broke your new toy? Man, your lives... Yeah, possessed. No, I didn't break it. One of these actually came broke. It was snapped right down the center right there, right here. So I just got to crazy glue it. No big deal. But can I have the tidy track, please, Sparky? We'll see. That one I might want to keep. I keep getting reminded, though, that I'm hitting 1,500 subs soon. So, and then I'm thinking maybe next week's for my live stream, I'm supposed to have, like I said, coffee cups I ordered, stickers, and mouse pads, all with my back of my shirt. So I thought they looked really cool. They sent me an email today and confirmed the order, and they actually touched it up a little bit, so it really looks sharp, I think. But we'll see when I get them. I've said that before, and then you get stuff and look at it and go, Dad, that's not what I wanted. But anyway, so we're jumping all over the place tonight in conversation, that's for sure. Supposed to be check out my scratch build, says Vinny. So BNSF 6951. And yes, he does a lot of good scratch building stuff, both HO and N scale. So check him out. I'm going to give you guys a couple more minutes. You guys can scroll through the chat a little bit, check out each other's channels, subscribe to people that you haven't subscribed to. Subscribe to me if you're not subscribed yet. That's what that says right there. Subscribe. Pillow. I got that on eBay for $5. You just get the pillowcase though. You don't get the whole pillow. In case anybody else wants one, go to eBay. Subscribe. It's called YouTube Subscribe Pillowcase. So anytime, guys. So Southern 207, he's swap you for an Esso car. Can you just have one Esso car on a layout though? I'm starting to bring you around. 1,500 subs equals 1,500 sub giveaway. That'd be expensive. 1,500 sub sandwiches. One to everybody. At about $7 each. It's an expensive giveaway. I'm pretty sure I'm reading that wrong though. But still not sure if I'm going to hold a contest for 1,500. But you never know. Okay, Sparky, thanks again for keeping me sane. You in one ear screaming, people in the other ear. Well, I hope your meeting goes okay or went okay, Nancy, that you were talking about earlier. I work for Atherton Sparks. Get out of here, really? Well, now I can understand why you're doing a whole train set for a giveaway. That's kind of cool. I didn't know you worked for Atherton. Right on. If you can't find it, Vinny will build it. That is true. Jack was here earlier, but Jack actually has 2 or 3 buildings, I believe, that Vinny built. And his whole layout basically situated right around those 3 buildings. So tell Atherton to make a GM and O SD40 in N scale. I think you just did, Redbird Tony. Just send everyone a Canadian penny. I can't do that because we don't have pennies. And if I did send everybody a Canadian penny, my wife would get really mad at me because she collects coins. And when they were discontinuing the Canadian penny, she actually ordered, I believe, 2 boxes of pennies. So I don't know how much that is. I think it was like $10 in pennies each box. But they're the good ones made with real copper inside them and stuff. But that's just, I'll give you $20 for the WS cleaner. Now, we're not doing it like that. That's already, it's $30, you're giving me 20. And then I'd have to ship it to you too. So just caught the end of the show. Got it wrote down for next week. Okay, gentlemen, did everybody run around? Subscribe to people that you weren't subscribed to before? But I'm going to end this stream now. And yeah, go get myself something to drink. Get ready for bed. I must say, though, after talking to you guys tonight and kind of airing my dirty laundry out there at the beginning, but I feel a little bit better. Well, actually, I feel a lot better. It's the whole thing is just all about community, you know that? And I love hanging with you guys. That's fun. It's a good time. I'm not doing anything else on a Wednesday night anyway, so what the hell, right? Hang out with everybody. All right. Count to 20, and I'm going to end the live stream. So everybody, once again, thanks for stopping by, checking it out, joining in on the conversation. If you guys were just sitting, if somebody's just sitting off on the sidelines, don't be shy next time. Come on in and talk. None of us bite. Well, not hard anyway. And we'll see you guys all again next week, Wednesday, 7 o'clock Eastern. And we'll all chat again then. All right, take it easy, guys. Bye for now.